Good evening and welcome to a gathering of Manila's finest. I am Sam Coloso, your red carpet correspondent, and we are live here at the New Frontier Theater kung saan masasaksihan natin ang pagsasama ng finest actors, creatives, and producers ng most anticipated movie this Christmas. This is the grand media launch of Manila's Finest. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the grand media launch of the most anticipated movie this Christmas. This is the biggest and brightest gathering of Manila's finest. We're live at the New Frontier Theater, wherein we will be able to witness a grand showcase of the finest actors, creatives, and producers of a cinematic masterpiece.
Live at the red carpet, let's all welcome King Gonzales and Achilles Ador.
King Gonzales and Achilles Ador. They both play the children of Captain Homer Magtibay in Manila's Finest, played by Piolo Pascual.
Next is Tyke Sanchez and Boaz Mariano.
Tyke's character name in the movie is Romano, and Boaz plays Mendoza, underling at the Metrocom under Danilo Abad, played by Cedric Juan.
Susunod nga po sa red carpet, sina Inday Fatima at Pearl Gonzales.
Inday Fatima plays the role of Betty in the movie, and Pearl Gonzales plays the role of Stella Javier in Manila's Finest.
Next to walk on the red carpet is Mr. Kiko Estrada.
Kiko Estrada plays Carmelo de Leon, swaggering provocateur, slipping in and out of protests and riots to steer chaos. To the police, he's a nuisance. To the constabulary, an asset. But in truth, he embodies the state's own dirty games. His cocky grin and taunting charm make him impossible to ignore. For Magtibay and his men, he's the trouble they can never quite contain.
Next to grace the red carpet is Miss Ashton Olviga.
Ashton Olviga is Agnes Magtibay, the daughter of Captain Homer Magtibay from a previous relationship. Bright, outspoken, and fiercely defiant, she carries a stubborn streak but channels it into youthful idealism, unafraid to challenge authority. To Magtibay, she is both pride and fear, embodying the generation that refuses silence. Her boldness is inspiring, but dangerous in a city ruled by force.
Next on the red carpet, please welcome Mr. Paulo Angeles.
Paulo Angeles, or Remen in the movie, is also known on the streets as Tisoy, a small-time hustler who survives by being slippery. He's not built for open confrontation, so he relies instead on charm, half-truths, and the knack for always knowing when to duck out before trouble lands. A man who trades in appearances, selling versions of himself depending on who's buying.
Next on the red carpet, let's all welcome Miss Jasmine Curtis Smith.
Jasmine Curtis Smith is Janet. Once a nightclub singer, she survives by choosing a few select clients on her own terms. She carries herself with wit and guarded warmth, revealing only flickers of softness. With Magtibay, she allows rare glimpses of vulnerability. Though never fully, Janet is neither victim nor seductress. She's a survivor of Manila nights, pragmatic yet capable of moments of tenderness that remind you she once believed in more.
Let's all welcome kapatid star Cedric Juan.
Cedric Juan is Danilo Abad, a young, fast-rising officer of the Philippine Constabulary, a paramilitary force answering to Malacanang. Ambitious and pragmatic, he sees the PC as his ladder to power, where connections matter more than conscience. In contrast to Magtibay's rooted ethos of service, Abad represents the encroaching order of control and opportunism. Their clash is both personal and institutional.
Next on the red carpet is Mr. Dylan Menor.
Dylan Menor is Patrolman Efren Taguyonon, a rookie cop, still green, nervous, and eager to prove himself. Around Magtibay, he watches closely, learning from every gesture like a student of unspoken curriculum. His loyalty is genuine, born of respect, but his inexperience leaves him vulnerable to doubt. In him lies the question, will he follow Magtibay's path of principle or be consumed by compromise?
Now, please welcome one of our icons, Mr. Ariel Rivera.
Ariel Rivera is Chief Conrad Bellarmino, veteran chief of Station 4, clinging to ideals of honor and discipline even as the city forgets them. He respects Magtibay as his sharpest officer yet is unsettled by his defiance. Surrounded by corruption, but not corrupt himself, he wrestles with how long he can cling to dignity, while the institution he serves crumbles. His struggle is quiet but profound. Principle against survival.
Next is Mr. Joey Marquez.
Joey Marquez is Detective Lieutenant Rogelio Liwanag. A steady, dependable presence, decent, practical, and laced with weary humor. His jokes mask the aches of a man who's given his life to a job that takes more than it gives. Unlike Magtibay, Liwanag chooses resignation over resistance, quietly bowing out when the tides grow too strong. His exit marks the fading of the old guard.
Now let's call on one of the renowned screenwriters of Manila's finest, Sherad Anthony Sanchez.
Sherad Anthony Sanchez is a screenwriter. He's also a film director, producer, editor, actor, cinematographer, and production designer. For him, one of the important aspects of cinema is to offer new and alternative sensations that have been desensitized by other media. The human construct is more than our usual emotions, and sometimes we crave for more than this. A unique human experience that caters to senses forgotten. Please welcome Sherad Anthony Sanchez!
Walking on the red carpet right now is one of the pioneering figures of modern Filipino alternative cinema and has the distinction of being the first Filipino to have won the prestigious Palme d'Or Award at the 2000 Cannes International Film Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, the award-winning director, Mr. Raymond Red.
With a background in visual arts and photography, Director Raymond Red established himself with groundbreaking experimental and narrative short films and soon moved on to independent full-length features. He began to mentor, inspire, and usher in a new generation of filmmakers into the independent and alternative cinema scene. He is one of the honorees of the 100 Years Philippine Cinema Centennial Celebrations as an icon of Philippine independent and alternative cinema. Let's all give a big hand for Direct Raymond Red!
Ngayon naman po mga kaibigan, let's all welcome the lead stars of Manila's finest, starting off with Mr. Enrique Hill.
Enrique Hill plays the role of First Lieutenant Billy Ojeda, young enough to believe in the romance of the uniform, but old enough to see how easily it wears thin. He looks to Magtibay like an older brother, admiring him, yet doubting if his stubborn integrity is wisdom or folly. Restless, impulsive, and likable, he is pulled between loyalty and ambition. His journey asks whether he'll grow into Magtibay's brand of principle or surrender to compromise.
Ito na nga, live on the red carpet, the ultimate heartthrob and leading man, ang nag-iisang Papa P, Mr. Piolo Pascual.
Piolo Pascual! Police Captain Homer Magtibay of the Manila Police Department. Magtibay is a seasoned cop. His authority rooted not in bluster, but in presence. A steady gaze, measured words, and an instinct for reading people. Flawed but principled, worn down by the fight yet unwilling to abandon it. Magtibay embodies the tragedy of someone caught in a shifting world. Too principled to thrive in a corrupt system, yet too bound by duty to walk away. Too bound by duty to walk away. Let's all give a big hand for Captain Homer Magtibay, played by finest actor, Mr. Piolo Pascual.
Everyone, let's all give a big hand for the powerhouse cast of Manila's Finest. Palakpakan naman dyan, everybody! And now that the cast is complete, let's have the cast pictorial right here on stage. Picture-picture muna, bibigyan po natin ng pagkakataon ang ating mga kaibigan from the press na kumuha ng pictures ng buong cast ng Manila's Finest. Maraming salamat din po sa ating banda, Banda Dos Matatag of Taytay Rizal and Maneuvers Ignite. Rica Peralejo Bonifacio, Rico Blanco, Romnick Sarmienta, Ethan David, and two of our screenwriters, Moira Lang and Michiko Yamamoto. Okay, one more, guys. Compress daw ng konti para sa ating official photo ng cast ng biggest MMFF entry of the year, ang Manila's Finest. At meron pa tayong kasamang live band, ang Banda Matatag. Banda Dos Matatag of Taytay Rizal. And syempre, thank you very much also sa Maneuvers Ignite. Maraming salamat po sa Banda Dos Matatag of Taytay Rizal and Maneuvers Ignite. And may we request everyone to please take your seats as we are about to begin our grand media launch for the MMFF entry, Manila's Finest. Sirs, panoorin po nating lahat.
Manila's Finest tells the story of a breed of policemen who still hold principle over ambition or greed. Policemen are not perfect, pero at their core, they're good cops because their aim is really to serve the community that they're in.
Thing that I find important with Manila's Finest is its attempt to bring the romance back in values, in aspirations, in humanity. That we can be good, that there can be goodness, and we can aspire to be heroes in our own right.
Ang naririnig niyo po ngayon ay ang kantang Sandalan, sung by no less than Mr. Piolo Pascual. This is the official soundtrack of Manila's Finest, composed by Mr. Venny Saturno under MQuest Music. Ito po ay marirelease officially next week. You can stream it in all music platforms. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat sa pagsama sa amin ngayong gabi dito sa gathering, the grandest gathering of Manila's Finest.
Once again, maraming salamat po to our friends from the press. Once again, I am Sam Coloso.
Ako po si Kalad Karen. Magkita-kita po tayo ngayong Pasko at sabay-sabay po nating panoorin ang isa sa mga pinakamalalaking pelikula ng 51st Metro Manila Film Festival. Palakpakan po para sa Manila's Finest. request the cast members to please compress for your official group photo.